Okay, this is the next lecture about how we upload a file option in a CGI programming. When we are dealing with the CGI programming, then if we want to put upload file option, then how we can handle this. To upload a file, HTML file must first have insert type attributes. So this is a built-in function related to the HTML file, and mostly used in a multi data form. An input tag with a file type create a browse button. Okay, now this is the simple syntax though we upload the file. That first we should start HTML, then a body, then inside the body, then we form type multiple like this. Then in actions we should place a name of first we say a file. We use method post here. We can also use a get method in here. It is not a compulsory. In the next option we should introduce the file name, and the put option of upload file. Then close this. Then first we start this, then close it, then close the form that we started in here. This is close. Now body close. Now the HTML close, which we started in the first. Okay, let's do a practical example on the Python and create the option of upload file on the Python. Okay, in this lecture we will do a practical example on how we put the option of the upload files, upload a file from our systems. And to do this, first of all we start the HTML form, and so like this HTML is started. And in the next step we should start at the body here, like Control Z, and the body is started. And in the next step you can see that the form in actions, and that a form, but it is not a simple input type. In this files we upload a file, so we use a simple path in modules, not here. And we should use insert type like this is multi data types. This is a multi, this is a multi, this is a multi, this is a multi-part, and this is multi-part is like, and multiple we have again like a form data. This is also form data, like this is a form data. And other action that you should action contain that say first that save file, and save file .py, and put a methods in here. It depends on you that if you want to use a post method and you want to a get method, that it doesn't match the same produce the same results. Like a post method you want to use here, just close only this time. And now let's again for the third step, that for files starting, and input, now input type, that input type is equal to the file name within a brackets, like files and a name, but not in value as in last tutorial. Now again that file names, that file name, and close this and close this. Okay, now in the next step this is a file, and now we have right to submit values. Like in submit value we again use upload methods, and like we use input type, I use input type, like use input type. And now in this put a submit value. If we want to submit values, submit value. And now this is a submit. In place of submit, we if we want to use upload options, that I want to write here that upload. And now this time to close this. Okay, now this is now the form. You should also close the form here. Now close the form. Now close the form. And close our body. Not close our body. Now close the HTML files. Like close the HTML files. Okay, let's run this program. And the C. Okay, the one you can see that it produces some mistake in here, that not here, and what it should here. Okay, let's run this program in any browser and see the results that produce it. Like the system is showing that this upload file, or you can see that here the file is options and choose files and upload it in here. Okay, in the next lecture we do again practical example related to the CGI.